Hello everybody, this is Noah Glazer here at the Hidden Triforce. We're doing the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and we're going to enter Hyrule Castle now. We completed the Hyrule Castle courtyard and graveyard in the last video. Now we're actually going to enter the castle where more challenges await Link as he goes to face off against Ganondorf to rescue Hyrule and the beautiful Princess Zelda. When we enter the first room in the castle, we're greeted with a familiar little pattern that we got used to last time. We get more of these vocal blends, and we're surrounded by a barrier. So what we're going to do is take care of these guys, easy peasy. Stabby stab stab. Look, a double finish kill. Should get a trophy for that. If this was Halo, that little yellow star icon would pop up, and I'd say double kill. Anyways, also in the mix are some of these Lizzafoals. They're not really any harder. They're just there to make this last out longer and make it seem like Nintendo's putting more content into the game when they're not. So, Hyrule Castle, pretty easy. It's not that long. It's like a mini dungeon kind of theme where we will be using an assortment of items that we have gathered throughout the game. I really would have liked to see that we would have used more of them, because we're really only going to use maybe 5. That's actually worth noting. But either way, once you finally take out all of these enemies, the barrier will go down, which should happen momentarily. There we go. And doing so will cause a panoramic view. Come on, nobody cares. We get it. Oh, there's what we're looking for. A chest will appear, so we're going to get that chest and continue onward. Now, what we're going to need to do here is equip your claw shot, or your double claw shots, and there's this little stairwell to your right, so go ahead and stand up on it like a big boy, and claw up to the chandelier. It's how convenient that you can claw shot onto chandeliers. I don't know how exactly that works, but you can magically claw shot onto anything that Link actually needs it to, and then nothing else. So what we're going to do now is to go chandelier to chandelier by using a double claw shot. So claw up to one, then drop down a bit so you can get a good angle, and you can claw up to this other one here. Once you're there, you can feel free to go ahead and drop down. I'll take you to this northern doorway. There's another door out in this other direction, but we're going to get that much later on. Alright, so let's go ahead, and we're going to exit now. I'll show you guys this other door, how to get there and get the treasure. I'll show you guys how to do that later on in this video. So in this room, we're going to find ourselves with a Darknut. There are several Darknuts in this in the castle, which is fun if you have the hidden skills. It's not fun if you don't, like me. So your best bet, if you don't have the hidden skills like me, because once again, for all you not remembering, I am doing after I beat Twilight Princess, I'm going to be going through and doing mini videos where I'm going to be getting all the heart pieces, golden bugs, and all the unlockables. I'll be doing that later on. So in the meantime, I'm going to be fighting this guy without any of those hidden skills. So the best way to defeat this guy is to not target onto him and just to run and try and slash at his side and back. That's really your best way. You can try and wait for him to get an attack in and then counter if he misses, but you'll end up fighting forever. So you really just kind of want to run at him. Yeah, as you can see here, like, he's gonna block most of your attacks if you target onto him. He's pretty good. So yeah, running. Now all of a sudden he can't block. So there's gonna be at least, I want to say, 5 or 6 of these Darknuts throughout the castle. And you have to start fighting them in pairs later on, which makes it a little bit more tricky because you're fighting 2 of these highly skilled knights in a fairly small area, and they do a good amount of damage if you get hit. By the way, defeating them will get another chest up there, Inside of that chest is some rupees, which I will not be grabbing. I believe it is a purple rupee. What you need to do here is by blowing out that torch, a stairwell will rise up. And then there's lantern oil there if you need it, just in case you mess up, which I am going to. I thought that this part rose up, so I'm going to use my Gale Boomerang. Gale. You can just target onto it. Alright, I thought that this part rose up. It's actually not this part. It's back there. So I need to redo this. So what I'm going to do is this part back here is what's gonna. So we'll redo this. Alright, so get your lantern back out. If you don't have lantern oil, again, there is a spot we can scoop some out right next to it, and then you can just go ahead and light it back up. That will cause this to lower down, as I saw it, and as you guys should have seen too. So just stand back there, and then you can target on from back there with your boomerang. And as it kind of glitches looking, whatever, you can just go that way. Again, I'm not going to get the rupees. Purple rupee, I believe it is worth 50. I'm just going to carry on into the castle because I want to get this over with. It's quite a long video. And there's two different paths you can go here. I chose the, well, if you're looking at it, I went left. But I call this the right path, and there's the left, just depending on which way you go from that last treasure chest. This is the easier way. The other way, you can get more treasures, but I'm only going to show this way. So if you guys aren't aware or keeping track, after this video, I will be fighting off against Ganondorf. So this walkthrough is coming to a close fairly quickly. Don't know what I'm going to do after this, but let me know. I'd like to hear what you guys think I should do. Anyways, back to the game. There's a couple of picture frames throughout the room. By shooting them with your arrow, they'll fall down, unveiling some switches. I hit the wrong one the first time, so a bunch of gels popped down and attacked me. So hit the other one, go on through the door that will open up. Pretty easy. Now what's not easy is this room. 2 more Darknuts. I'm gonna speed this segment up because it took me it took a while. So I have sped this section up. Got a little. It's not super fast where it's gonna be like zip done, but definitely faster than what the actual recording time was. Trying to cut this video's time back a little bit too. So with these guys, you're gonna have a problem because when one isn't attacking, the other one wants to be attacking. So I believe in the Wind Waker they could actually hurt each other if a Darknut or another enemy accidentally hit each other. They would start flying back. But I don't think that's the case in this game. Otherwise, I would try and make them turn on each other. So your best bet is you target on one. Try and get him at a good angle where you can run in and get an attack off when one of them swings and misses, and the other one is not right there to be on your butt. So here we go. Your best bet is at this point is just try and like sneak and attack in every now and then, wait for the armor to get off, and then it'll be a little bit easier. And you can tell I'm not doing a great job here. Whoops. It gets better, trust me. I don't suck forever. Yeah, they like to stick really close to each other, which makes this a challenge because it's hard to get into one of them because the other one's always right there and send you flying back. So your best bet again is, as you saw there, once he missed, is to just poke him a few times with your sword. If you can get 2-3 slashes in, then you're doing good. Alright, so I believe his armor is all gone. There we go. So let's go ahead and get this guy's off too. Then we got 2 half-naked Darknuts here, and we're going to resume the tactic of not actually targeting onto them for the most part, and just kind of running at them and slash in at their sides and back. I definitely think that's the best tactic if you do not have the hidden sword skill. If you do, I think the mortal draw is probably your best bet if you're good at timing. Alright, one of them's gone. Pretty easy. I'm taking these guys out a lot faster than the first one. Again, running behind them and not actually targeting on is so much easier. Alright, 1, 2, down and out. That's going to open up 2 different doors. I will show you what's in the different doors here momentarily. I'm going to first go onto this one. I'll return to this other one here in a second to show you guys something. Alright, this will take you outside. Straight ahead is where the boss key is. We're going to hold off on that for just a second. I'm going to get the small key first. The small key is just up here. Go along the perimeter of the castle. This is where we'll be using the small key. And it's just another tower just like the one where the boss key is. And you can just go straight across, and doing so will cause the barrier to form. And we have one of those arrow foals to fight off against. These guys, it's the same tactic as the city in the sky. If you don't remember that, it's the shield. You want to use a claw shot to target onto his shield, pull him in, and then just go to town with him. On him, that is, with your sword. He's also fairly easier now because I think your sword has been upgraded a little bit from the Twilight realm. And we fought a handful of these guys by now. That guy got lucky. He got stuck on the bridge edge, so he didn't get pulled to me. There we go. I get him this time. Just gonna go ahead and finish him off. Oh, a little cheese shot. Shield bump. Get his defenses down. Slash, slash, slash. Alright, that'll be it. You can get him defeated in one series of slashings before he flies away. Oops, went the wrong way. Alright, but doing that will open up this gate where we get a chest with, surprise, surprise, small key. And now that we have a small key, we could go ahead and progress to that middle door, but that would be a waste of time because we'd be skipping something that we definitely need. So first I'm going to, that's where we're going to be going, but first I'm going to show you guys what was in that other room, and then I will go ahead and get the big key. I want to show you guys this thing real quick. Probably should have done this beforehand, but if you guys remember earlier, I was talking about how I would show you guys how to get something later on in the video. That's this. Now we're back out here in the main chamber. It's the chandeliers. Link probably should have found a way to climb up here and bypass everything, but he didn't. Anyway, standing on that button will cause a chest to appear. I believe it has rupees in it, and you can do a whole chandelier to chandelier thing to get it, but I'm not going to because I don't want rupees. I'm at full capacity right now. So all I was going to do is tell me, hey, let's put it back and get it at some other time. So let's just go ahead, and next thing we're going to return back to the outside area and get this ourselves the big key. Big key coming up. Alright, this time we're going to go straight ahead to this part. We're going to get ourselves a cutscene. There it is. Boom. Opens right up for us. But wait. Bunch of enemies attack. Normally this would be no problem. I mean, we've taken on more enemies at once plenty of times, and they've shot arrows at us plenty of times. For some reason it makes out like, oh, Link lost control, didn't know what was going on. But as you can see, these archers are being taken down. Look, oh, where'd that come from? Now there's bombs. An eagle? What could it mean? And alright. These guys finally decided that after you completed like 7 dungeons that they were going to help out. And he had a rocket launcher. These guys had a rocket launcher the entire game. They didn't bother to give it to you. When you were fighting Star-Lord, you didn't get no rocket launcher. And then he has to use a rocket launcher to take care of like 2 Lizzafoals. What a pussy. So, I mean, I guess you can hold off on all your technology and make us do it the hard way. And you can come at the last second when I really don't need help. But yeah, you guys helped out. Good job. Feel good about yourself. Anyways, now we got that. It's a big key, 2 small keys in our possession. We're going to go. You really don't need both those small keys. You only need one of them, I believe. And the other one unlocks a room of treasure and items, which again you don't need. But alright, this room, what you want to do is turn into Wolf Link. Otherwise you gotta be fairly frustrated. But what you need to do is use your senses to see where these ghost soldiers are pointing, and they'll tell you the safe path across the room. If you don't follow their path, then you're gonna fall down into the, I guess, the abyss, the hole or whatever, and you'll be restarting the room. So I just follow these guys, just go to where they are, and they're pretty much gonna point straight ahead. Once you're across, you get to go. Alright, nearing the end of this, almost there, but not quite. You can jump across some of these. It's a little bit of a cramped spot, so almost fell off there while transforming. When you turn into Link, he almost fell down. Yeah, you can just jump across this one. This next one you cannot jump across, so you're going to have to use your claw shot, and you want to target onto these very small gratings. There, oh, come on. Come on. Here we go. In here we'll get another fight with some of those foals. Pretty easy to take out. And we're going to, this time, same process, use your claw shot to target onto the torches and make your way across. This time we're going to use a double claw shot. We're going to stay hanging on and just work our way up. There we go. I guess Ganondorf tried to make this hard on people to get up to the tower. I guess for the Knights of Hyrule, if any of them remains, I don't know. It really would have been cool to see like Hyrule Castle infested with some Twilight monsters, since you saw a cutscene earlier where they took over and made Princess Zelda surrender and everything, but they're nowhere to be found, and they really weren't around all that much. I think this game didn't really do justice to the main, or what we thought was the main plot doing Sans. But anyways, the spinner, the ever popular spinner item, just jump back and forth, and of course before we can carry on, we're gonna have to fight ourselves a Darknut. There's only one of them, but he's the last guy that's standing between us and Ganondorf. So we're gonna take him out the same way we've taken all the other ones out. Luck. Now, as you notice, we have another small key. There's 2 rooms here. One of them takes you to the boss chamber. The other small key is on the other side. And I'll show that to you at the very beginning of the next video. I'll kind of like take a look over there and like, hey, there it is. But inside is a bunch of items, bombs, arrows, etc. that you may or may not, probably not, you're not really going to need them, but it's a bunch of items that you can use in the final boss fight. Notice that when there's only one of these guys, it's a lot easier to take out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Use my method of not targeting onto him and take him out. I'm really excited to show you guys my Ganondorf boss fight. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm probably going to split it up into 2 different videos. Since there's 4 parts to the boss fight, I'll have 2 videos, 2 in one, 2 in the other. And after that, it's pretty much going to be some credits, which I'll have in a different video probably. But until then, don't forget to check out my next video and subscribe.